Today we are looking at an intrapreneur. After having looked at an entrepreneur, now we are looking at an intrapreneur. These two people are different. The other one is an entrepreneur, the one who focuses and does what we said. Now this is an intrapreneur. Now, who is an intrapreneur? We are saying that an intrapreneur is a person who focuses on innovation and creativity and transforms a dream into a profitable venture by operating within the organizational environment. When we talk of innovation, later on we're going to look at innovation as a topic, but we look at coming out with something that is already in existence but in a unique way, trying to differentiate it from the way it has been looking like. And creativity is coming out with something new. It has not been in existence, but you come up with a product or service. This one is trying to modify on the one that has been in existence. And an intrapreneur is doing all that and transforming these dreams into profitable ventures, into profitable businesses. But now, what makes him be called an intrapreneur is that for him, he operates within the organizational framework, within the organizational environment. That's why we call him an intra. And sometimes we define him by calling him a person who operates business within the confines, of another business. And when we talk about confines, we can as well as call it the boundaries within the business boundaries. In other words, there is a business which is operating and a person comes and starts another business within another business. So this person operates business, in simple terms, within another business. Like the way you see canteens in schools. Canteens are operating within schools, which could be businesses. You find a given bar, someone is operating chicken roasting within the veranda of that bar. Those are intrapreneurs. They operate within other businesses. I hope we are clear, and that's why we call them intrapreneurs. They are within other businesses. They are in the interior of another business. So as the business is operating, there is another business that is operating. So these people transform their dreams, their opportunities, and change their dreams into profitable businesses, because we said any business that is not profitable should not be called a business, because businesses are started with the main aim of generating positive proceeds. For that matter, therefore, an intrapreneur, in simple terms, is a person who operates business within the boundaries, within the confines, within the organizational environment. Now we are looking at after having looked at the meaning, we are now looking at the characteristics. What makes you know that this one is an intrapreneur? What makes you know that this one is an intrapreneur? One, he or she works in an existing business. I have already told you that this person works, does business, changes his dreams into profitable businesses, but operating within another business. That's why we said that here, this person works in an existing business. The business is already existing, but he's also there trying to make ends meet. Then another characteristic is that this intrapreneur is hired to manage the business. Like, for example, when you hire a manager, you have a restaurant, you employ someone to manage the business. as a top person, he's also an entrepreneur. He's doing business for another person. Like when you visit companies, when you visit hotels, they don't show you the owner of the hotel. They don't show you the owner of the company. They only introduce to you the manager of that company. Meaning as at that time, the manager is standing in as the owner of the business. All the deals are to be striked between you and the manager. So when someone is hired to manage the business, to work as a manager of a business, that person can also be termed as an intrapreneur. So the moment you see managers of companies, managers of businesses, managers of any form of a profit-making venture, you can call them intrapreneurs. Because I've told you, people cannot come and find owners of the business. Like for example, we are now in a hotel, and you come, you want a service in a hotel, and then they call the owner the proprietor. No, they only say call the manager of that hotel. He is the person you will strike a deal with, and that's why we are calling him an intrapreneur. He's managing the business, which is not his, but he's within that business, and is making sure that all services are provided, all products are produced in the desired quality and quantity. Then an entrepreneur identifies new products or services. As he's operating within the confines, within the boundaries, he tries to find out what is missing. Because if a business is producing a given product, an entrepreneur can never come in and produce the same products as the other main business is producing. He cannot come and produce a same product with the other main business. He finds out which product is the business not producing, so that he produces it within. Someone is roasting chicken by the roadside, and then another person comes and begs, let me start now making chips here. So that person cannot also bring chicken roasting at the same site because it is already in existence. So this entrepreneur will always identify a new product, a product or service that is not in existence, that is not being provided or produced within the business environment. So that's why we are calling him an entrepreneur. He is creative and uses his or her ability to market or produce or finance a product or service. As you're producing, you know that you need customers. You know that the product you're producing need to be marketed. You know that the product you want to produce need to be financed, because you cannot operate a business which is lacking finances. So you'll be out-competed. So he prefers benefits of an existing business. When you are an entrepreneur, you benefit from the other main. That's why I was giving an example. As this one is roasting chicken, you bring your chips selling and you benefit from the other chicken. Someone buys chicken here and also goes with the chips, meaning the benefits you are getting are as a result of the other main business within which you have brought your business, within which you are operating. For that matter, therefore, an entrepreneur will always work within another business and ensure that he has benefited as a result of the other business. So these are the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Having known him as a person who does business, who operates business, who starts business within the organization environment, within the confines of the business. We're going to look at entrepreneurial characteristics after this, and let's meet in another session as we look at entrepreneurial characteristics.